What's up, guys? A lot of you have been asking me what is on my Android phone, and I saw a couple of YouTubers out there post what is on their Android phone, so I thought it would be pretty fun to show you guys what's on my Android phone. So I decided to make this video to show you guys what's on my Android phone. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm not going to explain every single one of them, but I will give you a quick overview of what they do. So for example, ad-free allows you to get rid of all the annoying ads. Of course, you do need root access for that. Amazon just lets you go shopping. Amazon app. Analytics. This is to check the analytics of the websites that I manage. APK extractor is really nice. It pretty much allows you to extract the APK, email it to yourself, or if you want to email it to a friend. Of course, don't email paid ones. Automation HD is one that I've used for my home automation. So if you've been following my videos on that, you're sort of familiar with that application. Auto Voice. It integrates with Tasker and allows you to control your Android phone using your voice. Best Buy, just to check on pricing on electronics. Blue IME settings is my Bluetooth controller. So if you guys saw my video on gaming, I'll leave that link down below if you didn't watch it, but it basically allows me to control my Bluetooth controller, and pretty nice little application there. A build prop, pretty much what it says. It allows me to edit the build properties of the device. It lets me tweak it, and certain tweaks allows me to keep a little bit better battery lives. Better battery life, I may end up doing a tutorial on that one later down the road if you guys want to. Calculator, nothing special. Calendar, camera. Car Home Ultra, I really like this. This is a really neat application if you are on the road. Sort of like, I don't know if you guys remember when you dock your phone, it brings up this user interface for when you're driving. So it's really nice. I highly recommend that. It is a paid app, but it's well worth the money. Chase, that's where I bank. Chrome, of course. Clock. Costco, what can I say? I love Costco. Although every time I go there, I just buy 2-3 items and it ends up being like over $100. You gotta love Costco. Currents, Google Currents. You guys know about that one. Cut the Rope, pretty fun game. Dead Space, same thing, fun game. Dead Trigger, highly recommend this game. Desktop Visualizer is really good for theming. Dolphin Emulator is emulator. I think it's I haven't used it at quite some time. I think it's a Super Nintendo. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've actually played it. Downloads, just download files where they went. Google Drive, you guys should have that already. Droid EM ROM Get is a really good application to get ROMs. Dropbox, you guys should know that. Google Earth, email, Facebook, of course, Flash. Always need Flash. Still websites out there that use Flash. Flickster for the movies. FPSC is my emulator for PlayStation. Now I got to stop on this one. FX Guru. This is one of my favorite apps to play around with. It pretty much is an application where it allows you to do special effects. So you kind of record yourself or a friend, or you mess around, and it overlays these graphics so that it looks like these. I'll show you. Let me show you. Okay, so for example, you could see here there's different types of special effects. So like for example, here's one where it's a stunt driver. So you set up the scene and it looks like, you know, there's a car that crashes and it looks like you were actually there. I'll show you guys one of my favorite one is the dancing droid. So what you do is you select that one and you hit start. What you need to do is align the Android. You align it so that it's level. So as you can see, you kind of line it up to a surface. And then once you do that, you go ahead and hit record, and it starts recording whatever. You could be in the frame, as you can see here. And this is pretty much the results of it. Don't laugh. So yeah, FX Guru is a lot of fun. You can do a lot of special effects, and I really like that app. And next one is Gallery. You guys know what that is. Gearoid and Gensoid are both emulators, Sega Genesis and Sega Master System Of course, Gmail and Google should not be foreign apps to you guys. Google Keyboard, Google Settings, Google Plus, Goo Manager, for those of you that flash ROMs should know what that is. Basically allows you to get your latest ROM. You could also reboot into recovery. Really good app. Highly recommended. Granny Smith, one of my favorite games. And just to show you how dedicated I am to Granny Smith, I will show you how far I am into the game. Okay, so you can see that I've beat every level, and I've pretty much have actually every level with all of the apples. So you can see, yeah, I'm pretty addicted to these types of games. So anyhow, that's Granny Smith, one of my favorite games. Hangouts, the hardest game ever too. That's a pretty hard game with the title, so you can tell. IMDb, Internet Movie Database. I'm a movie guy, so I love to find out stuff about movies that I watch. In-call recorder is really cool. This allows you to record people when you're talking to them on the phone. So basically when you load up the dialer, it'll have this little thing if you want to record the call. Really nice. Into the Dead is a really great game. Highly recommended. Jetpack Joyride is also a fun game you guys should check out. Keyring is pretty much for all of your stuff that when you go shopping, if you have your Starbucks card, you can input it there. So that way you don't have your keyring full of all these different, I guess, rewards, full of your reward cards. Link Shrink Pro is highly recommended. What this allows you to do, let me just give you an example. That one does require an example. Let's say you're on a website or anything, and you want to share this with somebody, including even Twitter. So what you do is you go to share, okay? And what this allows you to do is it shrinks the URL, okay? So right here, I'm going to push on link, shrink, plus copy. So it's going to shrink the URL and or shorten it, as they say, and then this allows you to paste it onto an email or Twitter, so you don't have to have that really long URL. Really useful application. So I highly recommend that one. Let's go back here. Sorry about that. Okay, Link Shrink Pro, a local. You guys should know that. Lucky Patchers are also a really good application that allows you to block ads and patch applications. Not what you guys think that I use it for. So I pay for all my apps. Maps, you guys should be familiar with that. Messaging, Messenger. Motive Life is, I like photography. So if you guys like photography, they do a lot of car photography, tutorials, and stuff like that. Really cool. Movie Studios built into the phone. Music. My account is all T-Mobile stuff. Another emulator, N64oid for Nintendo 64. Navigation, and can't talk. NESoid is for Nintendo. Netflix, News and Weather, NFC Task Launcher for those of you that want to program your NFC tags. Really recommend this app. Nova Launcher, of course. This is my favorite launcher of all time. The Oppo Forums app, so I can keep tabs on all of the latest and greatest ROMs and stuff that's going on. PayPal, when I get money, I like to figure out, or when I want to spend it. People, phone, playbooks, that should be all something that you guys should know. Play magazines, play movies, play music, Play Store. Pocket, now that app may not be familiar to you, but this is another good app. So for example, if I'm on a website, so I'll show you guys, and I want to read this later, and I believe the original name was called Read It Later, so I can share this and add it to my Pocket, okay? So of course you need to create an app, or not an app, an account, and then this is sort of like they said, read it later. You can go ahead and read it later. So it's a really useful app. And you can attach videos and stuff like that. So I highly recommend that one too if you have not played around with Pocket. Pogo Plug. I've also created or made a video on this, so I'll leave that link down below. It's sort of like Dropbox, but I think more like Dropbox on crack. Oh wait, not crack. Don't use drugs. More like Dropbox supercharged. There you go. Price Check is for Amazon, so you can check the barcode and get pricing. Pure Calendar, Pure Messenger, Pure Music widgets, and Pure News widgets are all really good widgets to have, and I'll show them all to you really quickly. This is a news, news, music, calendar, and I can't show you the other ones because it's going to end up showing you addresses, but it's basically a feed of
everything that's going on in your social, including your text messages and phone calls, which is why I can't show you because it's going to have a couple people's phone numbers in there. So anyhow, oops, I think I went ahead here. A Quadrant to test out benchmarking, of course. Google Reader, which rest in peace, will probably be deleted in a couple of days now. RetroArch is an emulator. I could pretty much replace all of my other emulators because this is pretty much all in one, but I like to keep all of them anyway. ROM Toolbox Pro is really good if you are on a custom ROM. It lets you tweak a lot of things. Your phone, I mean, this is really like a one-stop solution. Recommend that too. Root Explorer, I like this too for file management. Of course, if you're rooted. Secure Settings is also a root-only program that allows you to do a lot of different things. So I use this for location, so that when I am I use it with Tasker so that I'm able to turn like my GPS on and off and other things like that. So it's really useful. Settings, that's, you guys should know what that is. Dead Zone, Snapseed. Dead Zone is a video game or a game. Snapseed, you guys should be familiar with that. It is, I don't want to use that word Instagram, but I guess it's kind of like Instagram since most of you know what that is. SNESoid is another emulator. Speed test, of course, to check how fast things are going, your internet connection. Sprinkle, very fun game, very addicting. Highly recommend that. Stark is the icon pack that I'm using right now. And of course, this is the Super User. You guys should know what that is for you that are rooted. System Monitor, really cool application that allows you to, with beautiful graphs. Highly recommend it. Check that out. I guess I'll show you guys really quick some of the different, like for example, my system, battery, and you can create widgets and stuff like that, temperature, how hot it gets. Really, really cool. Some of the top apps that are utilizing CPU and stuff like that. So highly recommend this application. Tasker, of course, if you don't even know what Tasker is, you need to watch my videos on that. I know they're kind of old, and but yeah, they'll show you what the true potential of your Android phone. TeamViewer, I use this app on a weekly basis. Allows me to connect, or allows me to control my computer from anywhere in the world. So for example, if I'm in Hawaii, I can just load TeamViewer and I can control my home computer. And now with my home automation, I can turn my computer on in Hawaii and control it with TeamViewer. Really cool. Tesla Unread plugin is just a plugin that allows you to check out your unread messages. Titanium Backup. Definitely thinking of doing a how-to video on this because it seems a lot of people don't know how to use Titanium Backup. But yeah, Titanium Backup, if you are rooted, this is a must. YouTube Mate allows you to watch YouTube videos that are not meant to be watched in mobile, and of course allows you to download and do other neat things. Twitter, of course. UCCW is for theming, so it allows you to create a lot of different things for theming. Vera Mobile is just an app that allows me to do a couple home automation, voice dialer, voice search, wallet should all be familiar to you. Widgetsoid is this, so it allows me to do my pull down, or it's integrated in my pull down, but allows me to put different, for example, different types of things in here. Like for example, my brightness. I have different controls for light, stuff like that. So you can customize it, tweak it, and do however you like. Next one is Wi-Fi key recovery. So this is a really great app, and it's meant for root users only. In a nutshell, it allows you to look at the password from the different Wi-Fi networks that you've connected before. So one time I was at my dad's house, really short story here, and I didn't have his Wi-Fi password, but I know that I had connected to it using my phone. So I was able to look at the key and put it on my computer. So that was really useful. Yelp, of course, you guys should know that, and YouTube. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So what did you guys think of those apps? I hope you found some of them useful. Leave your comments down below. I'd like to know some applications that you guys use, and I'm always looking out for some of those good apps. My applications tend to change almost on a monthly basis, so depending on how you guys like this video, I may do a follow-up in a couple of months to show you what's on my Android phone.
If you guys liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And of course, I always appreciate it if you guys reshare this with your friends and family and let everybody know types of videos I produce. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Adios.